Helima, what the heck happened?
I mean, we had a huge sell-off based on real concerns about Chinese demand. I mean, we saw those protests breaking out. There was concerns that would be, further economic contraction in China. But then we had OPEC officials, we had a Russian official out yesterday saying that OPEC could make significant cuts. And so now we're very much focused on what happens on Sunday with that OPEC meeting. Will we get another cut like we saw in October? I think it's really down to the question of, does OPEC stay the course with the current production agreement, or do they cut? But there's no expectation that we're going to see any production increase coming out of the Sunday meeting.
I mean, even with the gains that we've seen overnight, you're talking about the 1 month showing WTI down by 10%. When we saw the additional drops down to 73 and change, was that just panic by OPEC saying, wait a second, what's going on? We've got to put a stabilization in?
I mean, OPEC officials, even last week, were floating the idea of a potential production cut. I mean, there is so much uncertainty. They have to factor in what happens with China, but also what happens with Russian production. And European officials last week looked like they were potentially going to agree to a price cap that would enable Russian barrels to continue to move to Asian markets once the European Union sanctions kick in on December 5. But right now, we have no agreement yet on what that price target is actually going to be. And if the European officials cannot agree on a price for the cap, then we get no cap on Monday, and the full EU sanctions start in full force.
So OPEC has to act before that. That's a little unfortunate of timing for them. What's your best guess as to what they will say, what they will do?
I mean, it's going to be an incredible week for the oil markets. I mean, we have this really important OPEC meeting on Sunday. And then on Monday, we find out, are we getting the full 6 package of sanctions, which will be an embargo on Russian oil into Europe, a ban on the provision of services to move Russian barrels anywhere in the world, or do we get a price cap that basically allows those barrels to continue to move? So if you were OPEC, you are going to have to factor in, what do you think the Europeans are actually going to do? So my expectation right now is, if prices are flirting, with Brent breaking into the 70s, certainly OPEC will do a deeper cut. But the question is, how do they factor in what's going to come the next day? So I still think it's up for grabs, but there's certainly a significant chance that they do another cut.
Is there any chance that they'd say, we're going to stand pat, but we'll see what happens Monday, and we could do emergency a cut if need be?
Absolutely. I mean, again, they have to factor in, does the G7 price cap actually start on time? Or are they looking at a potential multi-million barrel a day Russian disruption? And the Saudis are being asked, and the Emiratis are being asked, and the Iraqis are being asked to send additional barrels to Europe to backfill this Russian outage. And so they have to factor in so much in terms of how they make the decision on Sunday. And I think they certainly say they reserve the right to come back into the market after a month or two to adjust whatever decision they take on Sunday.